the PKA fans have, and this is not an act or a bit, gaslighted me into thinking I'm autistic. Prior to PKA, I was like the star of my own little show. And granted, this is not a highly competitive environment, but at Cisco IT, when they would do like a birthday celebration, this is the sort of thing Josh Fluke fusses about. They'd have a cake and they'd celebrate everyone's birthday who had one that month in one day. So whatever that is, 20 people get into a room, we have cake and milk or whatever, and we hang out, we laugh, etc. in a meeting room. It's not that much fun, but and it's also optional. So, but if you have 30 minutes in your schedule, you can go and you can have a cake. Cool. In that environment, I am like the belle of the ball. There's a crowd gathering around me to hear about my latest hockey fight or some off-color joke or whatever. Maybe someone like this. Maybe you are someone like this. You're sort of the guy, right? Woody is a fellow software engineer. 90% of that industry is on the spectrum in some capacity. Facts. So anyway, it made me feel like I was the social genius amongst people who were a long way from social genius. And then I come on YouTube and I make like an advice channel, right? The biggest thing I had cooking was Mail Monday, where I tell people how to deal with their parents when they're angry with them, how to deal with their girlfriend or the friend zone or whatever. And it's like I'm giving this advice, and I am the opposite of autistic. And then PKA goes on for a few years. And some of this stuff, like, you guys are marking out for the gimmick. Let me explain this. The gimmick, when you're a professional wrestler, right? This is not real wrestling, professional wrestling. And I'm there and I'm hitting your favorite guy with the chair while the ref is looking the other way. That's the gimmick. And you in the audience with the tears running down your eyes, feeling like it's incredibly unfair that I can hit people with chairs, is the mark, right? You're the mark. You believe this nonsense. Woody is the main character. I get you. So when I ask Kat Gunn what she's going to do financially after her beauty fades as a Twitch streamer, I know that this is an autistic question. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm making content, and it is good content because that led to, well, I bought a skid steer and I've made a remote controlled racing car track, and that's where we're headed on this. And like, people laughed about that for a year. That was good content. And if you think I'm autistic for asking it, you've marked out for the gimmick. That's what's up. Having said that, you guys have convinced me. Oh, by the way, thank you, Coltrane. You guys have like legit convinced me to look inwards for autistic traits and convinced me that they are there, that I do eat the same food every day, that I do sometimes look at social situations and have like a calculated response instead of an intuitive one that I think everybody else has. Kyle is like the opposite. Kyle is just comfortably and EQ genius, right? That's not me, right? Sometimes if I have a social question, I'll tap into Kyle for advice because I think he's really good at it. So I honestly don't know where to draw that line between I'm not autistic, you've just marked out for the gimmick, and I'm straight up autistic. I only didn't feel that way in an IT environment. So that's what's up. Woody has no idea what autism is. This is cringe. You are seriously accusing me of not knowing what autism is? That's weird. Shit. Well, anyway, your autistic tendencies are some of my favorite quirks and personality traits. Oh, I can't copy paste that. Okay. Oh, and then there's a part of me this is the end of this, that wants to take that autistic badge, pin it to my chest and say,
10 years, 12.
Hey, doesn't matter. I'm still me. Maybe you can be a guy with a 30-year marriage, 2 kids and a wife that he loves and millions of dollars. And if that's what autistic is, life is going to be okay. But that feels like stolen valor because I've never been diagnosed. And that's what's up.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
That's right, fat boy.